Hey, it's Lauren with Bead Box Bargains. I'm super excited today to show you our new upcoming items that will be listing starting today, Monday the 17th, and will wrap up on the 21st. We've got a lot of great Christmas arrivals in this week, some beautiful new crystals, some great metallic beads and gemstones, all kinds of fun stuff. So, to start off, look at this adorable little beaded Christmas tree. You've got a little star at the top. You've got some different little gemstones. It looks like some moss agate and then some green agate, plus a little tiger eye at the base. And then you've got these seed beaded garlands that wrap around it. It's just such a cute little handmade pendant, all on a gold head pin, sold individually. It's very, very cute. Next up, we've got these fun Jingle Bell Christmas trees. You've got a little glass star at the top, a fun coil of wire around some green crystals in the center with a little red jingle bell at the bottom. These are just begging to be made into holiday earrings. And you get 4 pieces. So that's 2 pairs worth right there. Next, we have more of the adorable little Christmas trees that were in one of our holiday bundles that sold out really fast. Y'all asked for more. We were able to find some. So these are super cute, made out of crystal bicones with a little cube at the bottom. Just very sweet little beaded Christmas trees, constructed out of head pins. Very fun. You get 2 pieces per bag. Next up, we have a 2-piece set of these wreaths. They are super pretty. Again, you've got crystal beads as the base, glass seed beads wrapping around as a garland, and you have a jump ring attached at the top for stringing. So, very, very cute. That's what the back looks like. Again, just fantastic earrings. Really, all of these would make beautiful earrings. Look at these. More Jingle Bell Christmas trees. These are made with like a looped wire. You've got a star at the top. You've got a jingle bell at the bottom and lots of festive seed beads in between. Again, 2 pieces per bag. Very cute. And we have them in green as well as the red. These ones. Yeah, so they come kind of coiled. You can, if you want, these ones, the star isn't pulled as upright as it is on the reds. You can fix that yourself or leave it as is. It's just a stylistic preference. Very, very fun. Ooh, next up we've got some beaded, I would say snowflake, except it's like 7 points. So it's a snowflake-esque. But I love these. They're so ornate and beautiful. They look like an ornament or something, almost like a little doily. So you've got some sparkly, I think those are crystals. I'm trying to see. Yeah. They don't look, they look a little too regular to be like a tourmaline or something, but I'll check, of course, the notes. And then lots of glass seed beads with a little metal bead in the center. Really gorgeous. I love the black and gold. We also have them in dark blue with like pearly white. I think those are gorgeous as well. Love those. Next we have some little cubic zirconia pairs. Little teeny tiny Christmas trees. How cute are they? They have a star at the top and then a little cubic zirconia star at the bottom. So petite and adorable. I believe these are brass plated with 18 karat gold. And then same for these. These have green crystals instead of clear. Or cubic zirconia, rather. Really, really cute. Here is another little beaded pair. And yeah, just a little simple Christmas tree made out of crystal rondelles with a little jump ring attached at the top via seed beads. You got 2 of them per bag. Super duper cute. Next we have some crystal rondelle mixes. Here's like a lighter holiday strand, and here is a darker green. So you've got like a minty green, then you've got just a classic red, green, and white. Very cute, 6x4mm size. All right, running out of room, so I'm going to put these up, and then we've got a few more holiday goodies to look at. Okay, so up next, we got in a mixed lot of these little angel bead strands, and they're so cute. The thing that's going to vary on these is the wing style. So they are a random pick in that regard. Each strand will have 6 little angels worth of beads. You've got these like swirly wings. These ones have a little heart on them. These are slightly larger. And then these are smaller. So you will get 6 crystal or red crystal AB, red AB crystal teardrops. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. And then you'll get a little 6x4mm crystal head. You'll get a wing, style will vary, and then a little crystal rondelle halo for on top. They're so cute. So these strands are the gold finished wings with the red body. We also have silver finished, and the silver finished ones, both the red and the green that we have, are per strand of 4 instead of 6. So again, we have some different styles. They're the little swirly wings. They're just super cute. So here's what each little angel kind of looks like there. We've got the 4 pieces. And yeah, again, wing style may vary. We've got several examples again here. Got those more traditional wings. These ones are kind of scroll work. These are open. It's kind of nice. And then these have a heart. Very cute. And we've got them in green as well. And again, you've got like the heart wings. You've got 4 angels worth of beads per strand. Open wings. The more traditional, smaller heart wings. And then the scrolly wings. And they may be other styles, but you get the idea. It's kind of a random pick. The wing style will vary, but the rest of the beads will not. And, yeah. Those are our little angel strands that we got in. I thought they were so cute. Okay. Up next, we have some fun clay candy canes. These are so cute. They're little polymer clay canes. Sold, looks like 10 pieces per bag. So these are like the green and red spearminty type candy canes. And then we have 2 different styles of the red and white stripe. These have a little bit of a thinner stripe on them. Put some back in the bag so I know which bag goes to which. And then these are more like the old-fashioned cinnamon sort of style. So all very cute. They've all got a little silver loop at the top. They've got an eye pin stuck in there at the top for stringing. So those are really fun. All right. And we've got a couple more mixed holiday strands here, and then we'll get into some crystal beads. Well, some of these holiday strands are crystal beads. All right. Also from some of our holiday bundles, but now available separately, we have the 4mm mixed lustered holiday rounds. These are glass beads. Very cute. Then we have this little holly-inspired 6x4mm strand. You've got some like green opal, very bright red, and a little bit of white. We have this strand in 6x4mm that was also featured in one of our bundles that sold out. I love that. It's very fun, more of like a bright country Christmas type look. Then we have some really nice glass cylinder beads, little barrels, in this gorgeous opaque coral red. That works great for holiday designs. All right. So that's kind of our Christmassy stuff for the week. We also have some more of this genuine leather in 1mm. This is the very dark brown. I love that color. It's about 5 meters per bag, so it's about 5 yards. Genuine leather cord. We have some ball head pins. It's very nice. Again, just trying to keep our everyday findings stocked. I believe these are stainless steel. They look like it. Next, we have back in stock these gorgeous ornate rice beads. Look at these. They're 5 pieces per bag. I love the designs on here. These are really well made. There really isn't any obvious seaming. Like if you look really close, I think it's right there. But it's super well done. This is the antique silver, 5 pieces per bag. We also, of course, have the antique gold. Gorgeous. All right, I'm going to set these aside and we'll look at crystal beads next. All right, before we get started with crystals, I realized I forgot to show you these little snowflake ear studs. They are so cute. They don't come with backs, just a heads up that they weren't included. They have gorgeous little cubic zirconia accents, little loop at the bottom. I just think they are gorgeous. They're sold per pair. All right, so start out with crystal beads. We have some English cut in this slate green iris. Really pretty, so sparkly. It's about a 6mm size. We have 6x4mm rondelle in this champagne opal color, which is gorgeous. It's like that white opal with the champagne shimmer on it. So lovely. Next, I love these. Look at these stunning briolets. So it's a pretty long strand. These are fairly expensive to produce, so it's not the cheapest strand, but we got a great deal on them. We're passing them on, so they are, you get a lot of beads for this price. They are strung with seed beads between every 2 to help prevent chipping. You've got a beautiful AB finish. These are the light sapphire. We also have dark sapphire. Just gorgeous. Aqua. It's a really deep, rich aqua. Love that. Peridot. Siam. Have this, beautiful, like light topaz. That is like a very golden, pale topaz and just so sparkly. I can't believe how sparkly these are. We've got the Vitrail Light. Aren't those beautiful? Champagne Shimmer. Gorgeous. So sparkly. We've got a Steel Blue Shimmer. Those are so wintry and lovely. And then we have the Crystal AB. Just classic. All right, I'm going to clean this off. We've got a couple more crystals. Tell you what, I'll show you the other crystal strands. This is just a variant. We ended up breaking this product into 2 because one of them I think had a considerably darker finish than the other. So this is the like light green iris versus the dark green iris. It was just a finish variant there. And then we also have the Siam AB. So this is a bit of a lighter red compared to the ruby red here. Really gorgeous. All right, that's all of our crystal beads. I'm going to pick those up, and we've got some gemstones to look at next. Okay, next up we have some tree agate. These are an 8mm matte round. One of my absolute favorite winter stones. Beautiful white with those amazing dendritic agate patterns. Look at that. Just gorgeous. This is beautiful. Makes me think of a winter forest. So we've got those. Next we have some really pretty, I believe this is Malaysia Jade, so dyed quartz, rondelle beads in this gorgeous red. These are really nice. Looks like about 6 by 2-ish millimeter. I'll get them measured, of course. And then we also have some natural green jasper, green spot jasper to be precise, in that same size. So really fun. I love those disc rondelles. We also have some 8 by 6 millimeter, this is commonly known as fire agate when you get those white markings on the agate like that. Dyed and heat treated. It looks like very snowy, like a warm holiday fire frosted with snow. Love that. Next, we have 8 millimeter tree agate. These are polished rather than matte. And 8 millimeter English cut tree agate. These are stunning. Love that shape. One of my favorite cuts. And I just thought these were so cool. Look at these big old cylinders. Big old tree agate cylinder beads. Those are lovely. Looks like about, I think you get like 9 to 11 pieces. The average is about 10, but that can vary slightly on these strands. And then we have some more tree agate in the faceted coins. These I think are the 10 millimeter size. Just so pretty. Look how sparkly they are. Again, just a gorgeous, natural, wintry mix of colors and patterns. Then we have some red jasper, 8 by 6 millimeter rondelles. Another really earthy choice. I love it with the tree agate. Like a really subtle take on holiday designs. So next up we have tree agate faceted beads. These vary a lot. So these are what you'd more traditionally expect color-wise. But then you have some really dark ones too. So those are super fascinating. I'm going to have to do a little more research because, again, these were marked as tree agate, but looking at these, particularly look at these, they don't look like it to me. I think there's something else. Maybe a dyed bamboo agate. Trying to tell if that green looks natural or not. These will require further research because it definitely looks like some kind of agate, but I'm not seeing the dendritic patterns. I'm seeing more like lacy patterns, which, you know, you can have some lacy patterns in tree agate, but look at that green. So more on this later, more info to come. I'll take a look at them. Sorry about that. We had a train interruption. So yeah, the more I look at these, the more convinced I am that they are not the tree agate. They are labeled. This one almost looks like bamboo agate. These are very dark, and I'm thinking the green color, the way that it catches in some of the surface imperfections, that looks like the color's been added. So I'm going to do some more research on these guys. I do like, some things that I like about them is they've taken pretty good care to match up similar tones in each bag of 2 pieces. The shape and size will vary, and you will have some, because these are naturals, well, they are stones of natural origin. They may be dyed, but you can see they have some natural surface imperfections in some of them. So just want to call that out. So we will, of course, have lots of variation pictures. They're really cool. These are very rustic and neat. I will get you more information as I do more research. Okay, up next, we have some gorgeous synthetic hematite beads. Like, over 90% of the hematite on the market is man-made these days. If it's not super expensive, it's not natural. But this is coated hematite. So it's been given these wonderful metallic colors, and it has that great heft to it that hematite does. Again, it's just lab created. It is still absolutely wonderful material. But look at these faceted little rondelle beads. They are so cute. They have really subtle faceting to them. I love that look. So we've got gold, we've got silver, and we've got rose gold. Really pretty. These are so fun to play with. I need to make myself a bracelet, and I will just constantly play with it. Fidget toy. Yay. We have some barrels as well. So we have the rose gold. These are kind of chunky, and I love that. We have gold and silver finish. These have some really good heft to them. They are quite heavy. Then we have these teeny tiny little like disc. It's like a flattened bicone. Little disc rondelles in rose gold and gold. I love that texture. And silver. Up next, we have some faceted rice beads. I love these. It's like about a 10 by 6 millimeter. So we've got rose gold, we've got silver, and it looks like they didn't have gold in this one. And then we have two more teeny tiny little faceted rondelles. This time we have gold and then more of a light gold. So this is also sometimes called KC gold. It's just a different kind of gold. It's got a little more bronze to it. All right, I'm going to clear these off. We've got some round gemstones and then more fun little charms and clasps and things. All right, up next we have round beads. Here we have 6 millimeter gold and silver and rose gold. Again, the metallic hematites. I love these for spacers. They really add a lot of elegance to a design. Metallic colors are always really popular around the holidays too. So we've got you covered in the 8 millimeter as well with gold and silver and rose gold. All of them, again, just have a really nice heft to them also. We also have some serpentine in 8 millimeter and 6 millimeter, gorgeous natural spring green color. That's it for our gemstones for this week. So let's move on and take a look at some fun charms and clasps. Okay, up next we have some adorable little bottle pendants. So these have resin with some metal and little colorful glitter in it. And then you've got a real dried flower, a little dyed pink flower inside. So, and they are then, I think, looks like they are glued shut. So these cute little bottles, the flowers will vary in size and shape because they are natural, well, real flowers. And it looks like they've been left in pink dye before they were dried in order to give them, so they soak it up that water. If you have like pink tinted water, they get that color all up in the petals and such. So anyway, very cute little handmade bottles. I think these would be really fun for like a Renfest costume, like a little garden fairy type things. I know, I just love them. We've got this adorable, sparkly little wreath pendant, like 3 little flowers there in the center. Lots of sparkles. Very, very cute. Next, we have, this beautiful flower with lots of sparkly accents, too. That's really pretty. I love that. Okay, we also have... Here, let me show you this one first. We have it in gold finish as well. So you've got little cubic zirconia accents, or this I think might be crystal rather than cubic zirconia. It might just be cubic zirconia from a different factory too. It just looks slightly different. These look more like the cubic zirconia I'm used to seeing, but I will of course check the factory notes. Look at these. These are so cute. So you have silver and gold. And we've had similar rectangles in before. It's just a little bit different of a pattern with the clear sparkly crystal accents. Love those. Next we have an adorable little, as I drop it, adorable little enameled dragonfly. I like the bi-colored blue and green wings. The little flower pattern on the wings is nice too. Just a very sweet dragonfly. There we go. Next we have some spacers. These are, they remind me of like little hill tribes beads. Little stamped, tiny barrels. Antique silver. Got this little floral pattern. Very cute. Next, back in stock, we have our popular flower magnetic clasps. So these do have a single notch on them, so they are not the most secure magnetic clasp, but they hold very well. I like the double notched ones too, but I love the pattern on this one. Like I said, it's one of our more popular magnet clasps. Very nice. So there's gold. And the notch does really helps hold it in place. Then we have antique copper. It's a very dark antique copper finish this time around. And then antique bronze. That's really pretty. I'm grabbing it from the wrong side. There we go. Very cute. Okay. We also have back in stock our matte gold color of these little super hold clasps. Are they like these? These are the double notched design. So they have an incredibly sturdy hold. You almost have to get your fingernail in that little notch to get it open. I like them a lot. All right. Next, we have some more little sparkly pendants or charms. Look at this snowflake. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. Little cubic zirconia snowflake. Next, we have some little sparkly mini charms. I love these tiny little trees. Aren't those sweet? We also have a pair of little snowflakes. Love those. They are adorable. These make the sweetest little earring charms too. Little wreaths, little sparkly wreaths. Little bow at the top. Those are darling. Let's see, is this more snowflakes? What is this? Yes, it's a different snowflake shape. These are a little smaller. Lots of pave set crystals there. And then little fancy swirly Christmas trees. Well, tiered Christmas trees. The little star at the top. These are so sweet. So tiny. I love the tiny things. Don't know why. They're just so cute. And then little tiny angels. These are so cute too. Little teeny tiny angel charms. Aren't those cute? All right, I'm going to clear this up. We've got some bead caps to look at next, and then some pendants. Okay, up next we have enameled bead caps. So these are a bright pink enamel with a gold back. These are so fun. They just add a pop of color. Here's the light pink. They're so cute. Little floral bead caps there. Ah, I did not close that back. Little bead caps everywhere. They're so cheerful though. Look at those. All right. Ooh, next we have some like dark holiday. It's almost like a mulberry, purpley red with a deep evergreen. I love that. Little two-colored enamel caps. Oh, these are pretty. These are like a gray blue. I think they're like a Montana blue, but it comes against the gold. It comes off looking very gray, which I kind of love. They're moody. and pretty. It's a nice contrast with the bright gold. Then we have, and these I think we've had before, but I love them, these 2-color blue. So they're bright blue in the center, dark blue on the outside. These are so cute. The enamel is done very nicely. Next, we have some dotted pink ones. They just have a dark pink dot in the center of each petal, or close to the center, and then light pink everywhere else. Aren't those cute? Then we have this deep purple. Ooh, I love that. Again, it's like a garnet almost, like a wine red purple color. Those would look gorgeous with garnet beads. And then we have these 2-color, they're like that garnet purple on the outside, and I'm trying to tell if it's like a teal on the center, I think. It's really fun, so you get kind of an ombre effect. Love that. Next, we have some hypoallergenic stainless steel ear wires. This classic ball and coil fish hook. This one has a random extra piece mixed in. There we go. So these are very cute, very classic. Again, just trying to keep the basics stocked. I love a stainless steel earring hook. Not only are they hypoallergenic, they are also tarnish resistant. Ooh, this is a beautiful pendant. Look at that forest with that gorgeous evergreen. I am obsessed with this. It's a good size, a good weight. Just absolutely beautiful. And we have this pendant. This is fun. It's a glow-in-the-dark glass backing, I think. So it's not going to come through on the video very well, I don't think. Yeah, it's just not going to show up. But you got that fun glass back there. I'm like 90% sure it glows in the dark. I'll take a look and make sure before I list it that way. But it's so cute. Then back in stock we have our popular butterfly dangles, which I do think make beautiful earrings, but also great pendants. Very just simple and elegant. You've got a butterfly and a diamond and a teardrop in crystal, pink, like a tanzanite purple, a light amethyst, I think, and then a very, very pale aqua. So just beautiful colors. Okay, we're going to pick those up. And next we have some shell and coral pieces, and then some more fun enameled beads and such. Okay, we have back in stock. It's been a while since we've had these little enameled beads in. I do love them. If I can get them to come out of the bag. These are super pretty little butterflies. They have a drill hole in the middle there, top to bottom. And then they've just got little wings on both sides. Super cute, and I do like the sort of 3D effect. It's a lot of fun. So those are sold 2 pieces per bag. Next, we have these super classic, just little enameled flowers with the blue, light blue in the center to dark blue on the outside. They're very fun. And we've got, let's see, we've got the butterflies in gold as well as silver. And let's go ahead and grab all of these and see what we got. We've got, ooh, these are so cute. These tiny little lotus blossoms with the sort of ombre blue color, center drilled top to bottom. Those are adorable. And then we have some other lotus beads. These are gold, and they're a little bit different shape. Again, center drilled, and I do love the enamel work on those as well. These little round flowers. with a light gold finish. And then this beautiful lighter blue in the center, darker blue on the edges. Enamel there. And then we have these fun swirly beads. They are center drilled like that. And they have that dual blue color as well. I think all of these are essentially a mixture of light and dark blue. Very pretty. Now these aren't technically cloisonné because they aren't made with the, hand wound channels. They are cast beads with enameled accents, but they have a little bit of that cloisonné look. But I do want to be clear that they are cast. So we have these super cute stainless steel cutout lotus blossom links. Very zen, very pretty. Love that. We have back in stock this star pendant, which is stainless steel. That was a lot of fun. It's a laser cut star garland. Be fun for holiday designs too. You've got a loop on each end there. It's a great focal link. All these are super cute. This is imitation turquoise, likely resin based. Just set in this little dotted round charm. I love these for bracelets. I love them for earrings. You get 4 pieces per bag. Then we have some nice lightweight little teardrops. I think these are stamped stainless steel. So they have textured sides here. There's the front. Yeah, just cute little stainless steel stampings. So they're very lightweight. We have them in 2 sizes. We have those smaller ones. Then we have these like open ones that have some cutouts. They're just really fun. Very lightweight and tarnish resistant. Okay, let's take a look at some coral beads. So these are dyed bamboo coral. So you get that red coral look without, without actually being the endangered red corals. These are really gorgeous. These are, of course, dyed. There's red. We have this pink color too. Super gorgeous. We have a few carved shell pieces as well. So these are a dyed pink little fan pendant, which I just thought would be so cute with that coral. 2 pieces per bag. We also have some little hand-cut flowers. I love this lilac pinky purple color. And we also have them in blue. Just really pretty. All right. Maybe just a few more metal pieces to look at here. So many new things this week. It's always exciting. Oh, look at these little butterflies. These are so cute. They've got little rhinestones set in them and enamel accents. Those are sweet. We have some little enameled rose charms available in white with little faux pearl accents or in black. Those are super cute. Look at these pandas, y'all. Kind of obsessed with these enameled pandas. Oh, are they cute little guys? Look at them. Little enameled eye patches, stripes. Just love those. You get 4 of them. Next we have some sun charms set with cat's eye glass. So they're very reflective. Love that orange color. And we have some classic, these are, I believe, stainless steel magnetic clasps. Some really good magnet strength on that. Ooh, I can barely get that apart. And I like that they're slightly notched as well. You can tell they're very strong. Yeah, you really have to pull apart to get that open. Really nice quality. This one's a bit smaller, more like an 8mm. Still a good magnet strength. And again, you have that notch design, which helps prevent them from pulling apart sideways. You really have to pull it like that. Those are nice. And, oh, we've got a little tiny baby 6mm one too. What? Teeny tiny one. To be clear, I said baby, but I don't recommend doing magnetic clasps for any children who put things in their mouth, because we all know magnets are not good to be ingested. So keep them out of the reach of children, but they are really nice. Little tiny 6mm clasp. That'd be amazing with some of those tiny gemstone beads. I love it. Super duper cute. All right, we've got some gunmetal floral clasps. We've had some requests for gunmetal, so we're bringing it in where we can. And then we also have antique copper as well. And, ooh, these are fun. Back in stock, we have little Birthstone round crystal charms. So, let's see. We have January, which is garnet, so dark red. They are crystals, little crystal rhinestones set in stainless steel. So, there's dark red for January. February's amethyst, so dark purple. Really dark purple. So pretty. Then March is aquamarine. So you've got a light blue. Kind of like a light icy blue. They're all going to be sold 4 pieces per bag. April, diamond. So you've got clear crystal. May is emerald. So you have a nice deep green. Nice dark emerald green there. June is alexandrite, so light purple. Let's see. Very cute. July is ruby, I think. So we've got the bright red. August is, oh, super cute, peridot. So light green. September is sapphire. It's my birthday month. Actually, all 3 of my family's birthday month, my husband and I, and my daughter, were all born we all have birthdays in the same week in September, so that's fun. We call it Cake Week. Eat lots of cake. Next, we have October, just pink topaz. Oh, that one's gonna get thrown away. This is the extra want bag. Sometimes they send us a bag of extras, and I've accidentally grabbed it by mistake. But very cute. Then we have November, which is topaz. And so light topaz, kind of a little yellowy gold. And then, of course, December, which is blue topaz. So pretty blue. All right. Just getting those birthstones in. It's nice. And of course, you can also just use them for, hey, I want some blue here. It doesn't have to be to signify birthstones, but we did want to cover our bases if you wanted to do it that way. All right, so that is everything that we are going to be listing this week. We get through about 20, 30 items a day. So if you don't see something yet on the website, know that it's coming. I did want to point out this week we're going to be doing things a little differently as far as weekly specials go. On Wednesday, instead of our normal weekly specials, we are starting our Black Friday preview sale. So this is a huge markdowns on tons of in-stock items. So they're going to be at like their lowest price for the rest of the year. Our Black Friday preview sale is different from Black Friday itself in that Black Friday preview is deeper discounts on specific items. It's kind of our year-end liquidation closeout type, or clearance, type thing. while Black Friday itself is going to be more like, here's a ton of new like doorbusters and, you know, deals we've been saving up all year. So, as well as Black Friday will be like a blanket discount on everything on the website, but it won't be as deep as the discount on these individual items. All that to say, if you like the items in the Black Friday preview sale, which starts Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, then it'll be the best time to get them because they will be cheaper this week for those specific items than even on Black Friday. So that will be starting this Wednesday instead of our normal weekly specials. Next week, Black Friday itself will start at 8 p.m. on Thursday, and the pre-Black Friday sale will run through Wednesday next week. I am also going to be on the lookout. I'm working with factories a lot this week, so if there's anything that you are looking for that we don't have in stock or haven't carried that you'd like to see us carry, let me know in the comments. I do read them all, and I can't make any promises, but it is extremely helpful to know what you're looking for as I look at what we're going to be carrying in the spring. So definitely let me know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday, a great week ahead, and please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. We'll have a sneak peek with some of the Black Friday deals coming up in the next weeks as well. So thanks again, y'all, and happy beading.